Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It's another day. It is December 6th, 2024. It's a Friday, so happy weekend, everybody. What a great week has been. Bitcoin hit over 100,000, broke 100,000, and then flushed right down about 91, and then came right back up and looking to break again 100,000, and then head towards new levels, highs there. Of course, if you follow me on Patreon, you'll know what those levels are. Okay, that we're looking for. And I just posted the videos on Patreon, so they're up now. Go check them out, the crypto video and the alert video and the stocks alert video as well. The stock market has been so easy to predict. If you guys have been following me on Patreon, you should be up big on your stocks, man. Stocks have been so easy. We've been calling stocks so accurate lately. It's been incredible. This the whole year has been incredible. You know what I mean? The accuracy on Patreon has been absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so shout out to everybody and LUNC community, USTC, and also Luna 2.0 community, of course. And okay, so we're down actually almost 5% today, so pulling back a little bit there. We're gonna pull back here, and because we had some resistance at 18, and somebody was talking about that in the Telegram group. Okay, but the big resistance is going to be at that 25, right? So we have some resistance here at 18. That's cool. Pull back a little bit. Gives us time to buy more. If they're going to continue to give us time to buy more, then we need to be smiling. We shouldn't be, upset. I see a lot of people upset when this thing pulls back. I'm like, oh, they're giving you a chance to freaking load. Like anything under 2.5 right now is a steal. I've been saying that for weeks now, right? So like anything under 2.5, we're supposed to be at 2.5 to the 5 range right now, in between that range. We call that the sweet spot, money maker spot zone, right? We're not even in that zone yet, so it just gives you a chance to let these other meme coins pop off, and run, and then you dump it in the LUNC, right? So they're going to give us a chance to continue to let these other meme coins go up and then dump our profits in the LUNC so that so when Stakeathon happens on Christmas Day for the BIA validator, we're staking 100 million to some people might be staking 100 million, 50 million, 30 million extra LUNC tokens because they gave us a chance to get them cheap here, and that's fine. Then that's awesome, right? So let them continue to keep the price low while our other tokens pump. Then we can cash out of those tokens and dump it all in the LUNC. Okay, so LUNC is one of the tokens that I'm not selling. Well, I will be selling at the peak of Bitcoin's bull, peak of Bitcoin, which I'm not going to say the price here. I think we already know the price, 150,000 though, so we don't have to keep that for Patreon. I think everybody knows that, and we said it many times in the past. But that's our price. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin can't go higher. That's just the price that we have here, and we'll see how that plays out. Apparently it was a price Apostle Solomon had about 2-3 years ago in a video that people were sharing as well, which was kind of weird because we forgot about that video, right? And it's crazy because you forget about all the thousands of prophecies that are out there on a lot of things, right? And so it's really crazy. But anyway, so yeah, so we'll see how that all plays out. All right, so if it stays low here, it gives you a chance to load. And some of you guys say, "Hey man, I'm buying another 10 million. I'm buying if it stays down here, I'm buying another 10 million, buy another 50 million, buy another 20 million." Yeah, and then just have it sit it to the side and wait for the thing. Wait for Christmas day when we are going to do the stakeathon for Brad's validator, BIA validator, burn it all validator, right? So yeah, if they're going to give you a chance to continue to get some cheapies here, then fine, smile and say thank you validators, thank you suppressors, you know what I mean, like thank you, you know what I mean. We're at a 900 million market cap now. We literally were just at 600 2 weeks ago. Now we're at 900 million market cap in a blink of an eye. That's how fast you move when people don't, when people are stop dumping every freaking hour and every freaking day on you, right? So and then that accumulates with buying pressure. So you got buying pressure and less dumping, and then there you go, right? But today we got a lot of people, a lot of dumping today, and that's why we're pulling back, and that's great for us because we want to take our other tokens and dump them into LUNC, right? So that we can pump the BIA validator into the number one position or top five, top 10 position. So it works out in our favor if they actually pull it back. Good, good. Let them continue to pull it back. We'll take it. We'll smile. That's what we want. We want to stay. We want LUNC to stay cheap right now while the other tokens pump, while all the other tokens in our portfolios pump. Right? Can you imagine if something like BNB Tiger just went to did a 1,000,000% move in one day? Right? I mean, what would you do? A lot of you guys would probably take a lot of that and pump it and dump it in the LUNC, right? So stuff like that, like any, like you know what I mean. So any one of the tokens that we hold, man, if these things can just do these things can do 10,000, 100,000% moves, you can dump it right in the LUNC, right? And then get ready for stake with the on Christmas Day with the BIA Validator. I want some of you guys to surprise us, man. Surprise Brad. He he stepped up to the plate, man, to create the validator to burn USTC for us, and then to have buying pressure for next year when the markets or when the world is crazy. We have a community in a Telegram group, and we have pressure. We have buying power, excuse me, that we can use together with that validator, and we can help people out in a time of need. That's what we're going to be doing. We can also help communities out. We can tell people, hey, buy the, you know, we're going to this token next. Now you got to be in a Telegram group or my Patreon to know that information, because those are only two places that are going to know that what token we're going to next. Once we're in that token and we're buying and burning that token and the token that we've picked, right, from voting, you know, Brad's gonna start buying it back and burning those tokens, right? This is after we repeg and everything, because right now it's all about USTC and LUNC and Luna. But once we repeg and we're and the validator is making $1 million a day or $10 million a day, whatever the price the number is, then we can start helping. Then Brad can start taking that money and start helping other communities, right? That are being that are maybe still under suppression or still low. You know, and we can, you know, and we can just go in there and start buying back and burning tokens. Inu will be a perfect candidate, you know what I mean? BNB Tiger, Inu, and all the Mac Praise tokens would be beautiful. Could Vote Inu would be a beautiful candidate for that as well. And can you imagine, you know, having $1 million in funds and generating $1 million every day from the validator, and you're able to take that money and start buying back and burning other tokens in the other communities that people are stuck in. So it would be it would, I'm pretty sure it would make Brad as it'll make Brad's life to be able to change other people's lives in that type of form, basically making him look like a superhero coming in and saving the day. You know what I mean? And bringing that capital, and that's why that's what the validator's for. And then you can also not just help people in the crypto community, but you can also help people and homeless people, right? And you're generating that type of money. You could also help homeless people, right? You can also help the people pay off their debts, pay off their houses. You could help the people in the Telegram group, right? Everybody in the Telegram group can benefit off of that as well. When you're having that type of capital, being able to buying power, being able to be used, right? You can build churches. You can anybody that wants to be a pastor or evangelist, Brad can help you. You know, Brad can take some of those funds and build a church for you. You know, what I mean, like it's endless. What Brad could do. Is not me or it's not me because I don't own the validator. Brad does, but we can as a team. we can vote on these things, right, in the Telegram group. So once Brad crosses $100,000 a day in buying power, we will make the group private so that we can so that the only people are in there are the people that actually been in there since the beginning and actually want to be in there, and we can go from there. We'll start, and then we can start voting on what we want to do with the funds. And but it's up to Brad at the end of the day because it's his validator. But I'm pretty sure he will like community input as well. Okay, so um, all right, so it is what it is. All right, so let's go here. 74. So those that's coming next year, and so that's why it's so interesting that all the FUD and all these things and people saying blah blah blah, and yet all this stuff is happening next year, right? So it's gonna be really interesting to see how this all plays out. All right, so 74 cents here and down 4 cents on the Luna 2.0. We're looking for the next leg up. I talk about that on Patreon, so you guys should know the next levels, anyways. So we've been here. We should know the next level is $1, right? Something that's nothing secret about that, right? Break that 75, close above it. Next level is $1, right? So nothing secret there. All right. You do have till tomorrow night at 11 p.m. PST time to get onto the either the elite level or super elite level and comment and look for the Shiba Inu post. I did post it on Twitter again, and it is in the comment section of both of the videos I did today. All right, so you can click on that post and then you can put your public address for Shiba Inu in that if you want to share, if you want to and get the part of the 10% profit sharing, right? So that's when I sell my Shiba Inu. So I don't know when I'm selling my Shiba Inu. It could be next year, most likely. Probably will be somewhere around between 2025, 2026. Whenever I sell my Shiba Inu, right? Hopefully it's for a lot of money. Let's say I sell it for $1 million, right? That 10% profit sharing means that $100,000 would go to all the people that put their public address on there. So the people that are in the elite, super elite level would share that $100,000 if I sold my Shiba Inu at $1 million. Okay, so that's what the 10% profit sharing is, right? So 10% of that will be shared between the elite and super elite members. All right, so 100,000, and maybe let's say there's 50 elite, super elite members. They get to share 100,000. I don't know how much money that is. Um, $10,000 each will be for 10 people. So um, if it's 20 people, then it'll be what, 5,000. So if it's 50 people, $2,000 each or something like that, right? So okay, if it's 50 people, $2,000 each, right? So if I sell my Shiba Inu for $10 million, and then there'll be $1 million for the elite members, right? And then now you're talking, right? So now it's $20,000 per if it's 50 members, then it's $20,000. See, so we'll see how it plays out. If Sheena explodes and we make money on Sheena, imagine if we make $100 million on Sheena, right? So, and then 10% goes to the elite members. So Bone is up next. Bone is on January 1st. So if you miss all the elite benefits, make if you like Shiba Swap Bone and you think it's going to do well in the future, and I plan on selling. I don't know when I'm going to sell that thing. I'm going to actually probably have the elite members vote on that here very soon. If you want me to sell in the 20s or do you want me to sell a wait for the 80s to 100 area for Bone, because I think Bone can get into the 20s by January February. I think it can get into the 20s. Um, and that would be a perfect place to sell. But I can also just let it stake and accumulate and wait for $80 to $100, right? So, um, I think we have to vote on that. So, okay. Here is USTC, and we're at we're under 3 cents again. Okay. And somebody's probably thinking, man, what about data? I don't know if I'm gonna put that one up I don't think I'm gonna put my data up. I've been building data and T Fuel and the whole data community. I don't think I'm gonna be putting that up for 10% profit sharing. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put that up for that. I got some big things I want to do with my data, right? Um, so I don't think I'm gonna put that up just because I have some things I want to do with that. Um, Okay, that is what it is. I might put Lunk back up there again though. Lunk, I might give you guys a second chance for that 1 million, that 1 million Lunk tokens at $1. I might give you guys another chance at that. So we'll see. We'll see. From that could be for February, but we'll see how that plays out. Okay, USTC down here. Here's the yearly chart. Okay, 5.56 billion in circulation. Still waiting for you TFL to burn their wallets. All right, let's go over here to the governance, and we got upgrade to V3.3.0, and that is passing with flying colors. And then we have the proposal to for the Terra Classic dashboard update. It's now live, so somebody did come through and fund that, and so now it's live. And will it pass? There's gonna be a lot of it's going to be a lot of blues. So I'm going to say that there's going to be abstain is going to be a lot here because people really don't know what this is really about. Update the CMC Terra Classic dashboard technical links. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people are going to vote abstain, but if the yes votes are enough, it'll pass, right? So okay. But I'm thinking most validators are gonna vote abstain, and then the other ones are gonna we're gonna vote yes. So as long as the yes votes are there for passing the threshold, it should be no problem. It should pass with mostly yes and abstain votes. All right, so here is the burn for today. Brad is going to be burning USTC today if he hasn't done it already. Nope, I don't think he's done it already because it's only 1 o'clock. So he usually burns around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 47 million there, and then 22,000 in burns, and then we are now under 15. Did I say that we're going to probably be under 15 today? So we are under 15, 14.99 now, as people continue to undelegate here, waiting for that next leg up in LUNC to that 2.5. All right, and we're only a few weeks away from TFL closing down shop, right? I think they're gonna do it during the 20th. I think the 20 something. I think between the 15th and the 30th is when they're gonna close down those last two entities. And then I've been telling you guys from the since like 2 months ago that I thought they were gonna wait till the last week of December to to um to do things. It seems like a lot of things are waiting to the last week of December and the first week of January to do things. So it's going to be that last week of December into that first week of January is going to be crazy because there's a lot of entities and a lot of governments and a lot of things that have big things that are coming that are happening around that same time period. So it's going to be interesting. All right, so here's community pool, Oracle pool, excuse me, to the downside here. As we continue, we need more volume to get it back up. Community pool to the upside though, nicely. And then we have stats. We actually gained. So why? So we're under 15. So that's interesting. So we gained actually 249, but we're still under 15. Okay, that's interesting. Terra Casino leading the way there with 1 million burns, and the rest of people burn. Nobody's burning lunk, but Brad's going to come in and burn some lunk, probably 6 or 7. The volume's been great this week, so maybe we might be burning 7,000 USTC. If you want to help Brad out, you can always send him before he burns. 2 o'clock, he'll be burning Eastern Standard Time for him. So check that out. You know what I mean? Hit him up in Telegram group if you want to help out, and if you want to send some USTC for him to burn, you can always do that as well. Happy Caddy Crypto. I haven't seen a Happy Caddy Crypto video in about 2 months, so I don't know what happened then. But anyways, and Jesus is Lord 1 and Jesus is Lord 2 are in the top, which is interesting because these guys have beef with each other. So that's really weird. Okay. So somebody's loading them back up. Lunk Goblin, powered by Frag, is 305 million to the downside today. And nobody is in prison and in jail, in validator jail. And we got 29 validators that have missed signatures. Oh, that's why somebody undelegated. Because look at that Jarvis protocol there. 663 million, 663 missed signatures, and then 0% fee has also missed 600 plus there as well. Okay, haven't heard much about from Hexagon in a while, but I believe they're the ones still running. Are they still running the station, the Galaxy Station? They're doing a great job if they're the ones running Galaxy Station because that's mostly what we all use. You know what I mean? Galaxy Station. So I don't think I don't think people are trusting the Terra Station wallet anymore. But it still works. It still runs and works. But I think most of us use Galaxy Station, like, which used to be Rebel Station, right? And then they said, which used to be something else before that. And then they I'm not sure what it was before that. Then it went to Rebel Station. Then it went to Galaxy Station. So yeah. So anyways, it is what it is. Remember when people used to tell me and others to stop talking about the Rebel Station, Galaxy Station, and just focus on Terror Station? That almost seems like a trap now because most of us use Galaxy Station, and I said no, we can't do that because Rebel Station provides, it's almost as similar as Terror Station, and you don't want to just focus on one station. You gotta have other things. So we talked about Terra Station, we talked about Rebel Station, and we talked about Atomic Wallet, right? And then X's wallet you're allowed to hold your tokens in there too. It didn't let you stake, but you're allowed to hold your tokens in there, right? And so we talked about those different wallets so that people didn't have, just one option, right? And so that was very important. And look what happened now, right? Nobody even trusting Exodus sunsetted LUNC and USTC and Luna, so you can't really hold your tokens there. And then we had some hacking going on the Atomic Wallet, and so that people lost trust in that a little bit. But and then Terra Station got sold to some rich guy, and so now Galaxy Station is the only one that people actually trust. Isn't that, look how life changes so quickly, you know? Man, and it's funny because back then people were telling us, yeah, you guys are traitors, supporting Rebel Station. And now it's called Galaxy Station, and now it's the most trusted thing. We have been on the right side of history, man, for a long time. It's crazy, man. And we have videos to prove this stuff, right? And we have been on the right side of history for a long time. And the fact that people know that and then they do the complete opposite of what we say and then they suffer is crazy to me. Crazy to me. It's almost like they do it on purpose. All right. So here's the validators, and we're out of here, guys and girls. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the college football championship week. It's the championship week. Conference championships are all today. Not today, but I think one is today. Maybe one was tomorrow. I mean, yesterday. I don't remember if they had a game on yesterday or not. I'm pretty sure they did. But I know there's one today. I'm not sure which one it is though. Is it the Big Ten today or Big 12? I don't know which one is today, but something is today. Bunch of them are Saturday, and then we get the committee will meet for the final time to give us the college football playoff, the first ever 12-team college football playoffs. Eventually, they're probably gonna have to go to 25, but to get everybody in. And then they can just do the bowl games like that as well with the playoffs. But yeah, the first 12 team. Who you think is gonna win the college football championship? I said at the beginning of the year Oregon was gonna win, and they're the only team that's undefeated, and they're number one and undefeated. How did I know that they were going to even be good this year? I have no clue. It's crazy. All right, I was like, yo, I was looking at the teams. I was like, I was like, man, I think Oregon's going to be actually undefeated this year and actually look really good, and they have a chance to win national championship. How do I know that? I don't even watch this stuff. I didn't watch spring training. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That is so crazy. And then look all the teams that are the Ravens are in it for NFL. Green Bay lost yesterday, but they're in it. I didn't pick the Detroit Lions. I don't know why I didn't pick Detroit though. I don't know why. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, why didn't I have Detroit as a Super Bowl contender? Because I think it's because I think golf is going to make one big mistake, and I keep seeing that. I keep seeing them making a big mistake. So keep that in mind. Matter of fact, save that part in this video. Golf's gonna make a bit. I don't know why I keep seeing that, but golf's gonna make a. They could go on and win a Super Bowl, right? And that's fine. But why do I keep seeing that golf's gonna make one big mistake? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure, but he started to make some last night, right? Throwing these picks and all this stuff. But they won the game. But Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I just keep seeing him making a big mistake. I don't know. Right down the stretch of a playoff game, he makes a big mistake. I don't know. I don't know. And so Eagles, Green Bay looks like one of Eagles, Green Bay. I like them. I still like the Rams though. I still like the Rams. Anything with yellow because that's what the Super Bowl logos have on there, right? I mean, they're giving it away, right? Blue, yellow, red. So it's like the Chiefs again with the Ravens again, Detroit. Um, San Francisco had so many injuries this year, so the end coach got them. Um, they got them good, right? With the end coach. Um, but it doesn't mean that the tsunami and stuff ain't coming. You see what happened yesterday in California. They got hit with those two earthquakes and then tsunami warnings. So it's coming. And it's coming fast, right? So that was your warning. Uh oh, here it comes. Peace out. God bless. Bye.